So, my word for the day is major. Now, when you think of majors, I think of the army and how rigorously disciplined they are. I have a nephew who's thinking about joining the Pakistan army, and the rigorous training they have to go through is almost it will next to kill you before you can make it out. And you can't leave, it's like very hard to leave. Like they will delay the process of of allowing you to be like you can leave now. What's the word? Of dishonoring, disapproving your your rejection to leave. What's the word? What's the word? It's I'm blanking out. But long story short, you're not allowed to leave, and you'll be bullied. You'll be severely tormented, both physically and psychologically. And you'll be put underwater. You'll be put out in the icy cold winters, and you'll be just there, and cold water will be tossed on you for a minute or two. It is incredibly brutal, but that is what it takes to become a part of the army. And I do understand because they have to make this kind of they have to like press it down at the onset of it so that you become disciplined and this will set you up for life. And it's incredibly difficult and not something I could do, but I respect the people who do it. And it is one of the best honors in life to represent your country, to fight for your country, to protect your country and your fellow countrymen. I think it could be too brutal also. I think there's a fine balance, but I'm not the one to make the decisions and I'm not the one to say anything. But after knowing that, I even have a greater respect for the military, for the army, that people who have been through these programs, gone on the other side, and did good for the country. I mean, kudos to you. Again, it's something I've talked about before, but how humans are resilient, how human beings are so adaptable that they could make out through these different programs and turn into great human beings on the other side of it. It just goes to show to me like what human beings are capable of. There's a DiCaprio movie I watched, A Revenant. Fantastic movie, one of the best movies I have watched, and it was depicted on a true story. I forget his name, Hugh Grant, maybe the character he portrayed. This was based on a true story, and he was mauled by a grizzly bear. Right, he was the leader of a tribe. They were making their way back to their town, and it was blizzard, peak winter, icy cold winters, and he got mauled. They left him. They left two men, but eventually even they left them because they knew he's not going to make it. So he left him there. And by the way, they were being chased, right? From some people just told. So all of the people who were with him originally they left, and he was left in a ditch because they thought he's just gonna die. So leave him in a ditch, and they just left him. It's an incredible true story of how he not only recovered, outpaced people who were chasing him, but made his way back to the camp and killed the person who started the whole move of leaving him in the first place. Again, it just shows what human beings are capable